You know, if you are looking for extra income or you are looking to turn your car into a profit center on a full-time basis, there are actually ways to deliver packages with your own car and earn some solid bread in the process. So if you are interested in learning more, I want you to stick around till the end.
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million. You know they're coming up to me, cause I'm just the kind of flower that's stinging in the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million.
Welcome back to another edition of the Awesome Sorty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to explain to you how to deliver packages with your own car and earn some serious cash in the process. First thing first, you need to get to know. So you have to ask yourself, can I deliver packages with my car? See, using your own car gives you a lot of convenience as a profession. You won't need a special driver's license. You won't have to work for a company if you don't want to. You can set your own hours. This is really important. The flexibility is really important. You can be your own boss. You can deliver with your car to supplement your full-time job. And some people even turn this delivery of with their own car into a full-time job itself. See, you can also have just one vehicle for work and personal use. So there are some important considerations, however, though. For instance, before you get started, you should check to see if you need special insurance for your car and its content. Very important. You may be liable for damage to packages, or you may need extra coverage because you are using a personal vehicle for a business. There are some special considerations that you need to think about. For instance, some jurisdiction will need goods in transit insurance or hire and reward or light haulage insurance. So this will all depend on where you live in the state where you are at. You got to factor in the cost of purchasing and maintaining your vehicle, including plates and insurance, as well as fuel costs. On the flip side, you may gain the benefit of some tax advantages by using your own car. So this is really important. So depending on your jurisdiction, there are different pros and cons to using your personal vehicle to deliver packages and other items. Okay, so now let's just kind of break it down a little more. Let's just dig a little deeper here. What are the different types of car courier jobs? Because that's what you'll be doing. You'll becoming like a car courier. Okay, you can probably guess that as a driver making deliveries with your car, you'll get jobs for smaller packages that don't need a large van or flatbed truck. But what items will you actually deliver, or can you deliver? Well, that includes everything from legal documents and online shopping to small furniture items, books, clothing, jewelry, same-day food from restaurants, for example, and grocery shops and more. You could actually get work delivering legal documents that are time-sensitive, for example, or you could actually operate as a medical courier. So in this case, you will transport and deliver medical documents or records, lab specimens or test results, medical supplies and medications. Okay, pharmacies, clinics, hospitals sometimes even hire independent couriers to deliver prescriptions to customers, okay, and prescriptions and medications. So if you are delivering medical items, you may need to learn special procedures as well as guarantee proper handling and confidentiality. This is really important, okay? So what I'm trying to say here is there is a large constellation of opportunities if you decide to deliver packages with your own vehicle. Now let's talk about, there's another thing that you need to know when we talk about getting to know the whole field. Can I deliver packages for Amazon? Because a lot of folks are interested in the Amazon thing. Yes, you can deliver packages for Amazon with your car. So Amazon actually has opened its doors to give opportunities where they have something called the Amazon Flex. So the Amazon Flex courier service allows you to deliver packages with your own car, okay? So the concept is pretty consistent with other on-demand driver jobs. So you will work delivering packages from the fulfillment centers of Amazon or partner stores using your own vehicle. Now the thing is, there are different types of Amazon delivery jobs, including deliveries for Prime Now and Amazon Logistics. Okay, so to start, you simply need to download the Amazon Flex app on your mobile device and set up an account. Okay, so now the question is, people always ask, well, how much money can I make to deliver packages with my car? Well, this is really, well, it really depends. It depends on your jurisdiction. It depends on the kind of load you are hauling, the kind of packages you're delivering. Okay, it depends on whether you work for yourself, contract with a company, or work as an employee. It also depends how you get paid. If you are on a salary, an hourly wage, or per delivery, for instance. Okay, so the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, the BLS, reports that couriers make up to 48 grand per year and up to $23 per hour. So really, this is actually an average. So depending on where you live, it really can be up or down. So among those industries with the highest concentration of employment in couriers and messengers, the mean or average salary range from 29 grand to 34 grand per year. So, but the thing is, not every worker works for an hourly rate. It really depends. So if you decide to work for yourself, you can charge per delivery or per mile. And you can even add in an amount for waiting time if your clients need you to wait for pickups or drop-offs. So it's all about flexibility. It's all about what really works for you. Let me give you an example. Some companies that hire drivers to deliver restaurant meals have a formula for paying the drivers. You'll be paid by order based on the driving and waiting time as well as mileage, and you get to keep all the tips. Others calculate by giving you a base pay as well as compensation for waiting time and mileage. So this is really, it's in some states, for example, working as a courier is considered a service job. So you can make extra money in tips. So it really depends on the kind of jurisdiction you find yourself into. So first step, you need to get to know the industry a little bit more. Number two, you want to familiarize. Okay, it's important to get some level of familiarity here. So you need to understand the importance of delivering packages with your own car is really high. Using your own vehicle for making deliveries gives you a lot of convenience and freedom. That's true. You can either work for a delivery service company or successfully become an independent contract delivery courier. Now, you can also establish your working hours and decide on the number of deliveries you can make in a day, right? It's really up to you. That's your call. You can basically be your own boss. You also do not require a special driving license since the car belongs to you. You need to be 18 years old or older and have a valid driver's license and clean driving record. And you are all set to start making good money with great flexibility. Okay. Now, the thing is that you really have, when I'm talking about familiarity, you need to have you have a lot of ways to make money. Okay, you can really deliver. Listen, again, I'm not saying you need a large van or delivery truck. You can always focus on small packages. Okay, and the thing is, you can deliver for online shopping parcels. You can deliver anything from online shopping parcels to small furniture pieces, accessories, and books too. Now, the thing is that it really depends on what kind of niche you want to focus on, because you can say, listen, I'm going to focus only on the medical packages. Like, I'll be working with labs, I will be working with clinics, with pharmacies. That's all I want to do. Or you can say, you know what, I want to really be delivering food only. So I will be working with the restaurants. I'll be working with online restaurants. I'll be working with a lot of eateries in the area. That's what I want to do. Or you can say, listen, I want to focus on, say, delivering furniture, okay, or working with service companies like lawyers, for example. Lawyers, as you know, they have they have needs all the time. They have the need to have time-sensitive legal documents delivered. And if you are in that niche, it's a pretty lucrative niche, and it's really important to understand that you can always decide what really works for you. What I'm trying to say here is familiarize yourself with the jurisdiction you're in, and you have to familiarize yourself with the needs in that jurisdiction. Very important. Step number 3, I want you to plan. See, the thing is, if you want to make money, you have to do a little bit of planning. That means what? It means that you need to plan your delivery route in advance. This is important. Don't underestimate it. Do not assume that being a contract courier or independent contractor delivery driver is always easy. No. Every job, including delivery service jobs, has its pros and cons. And when we talk about delivering packages with your own car, the job has challenges, okay? Finding the destination for every single delivery drop off is one of the most demanding and tedious aspects of delivery services. Therefore, planning your route beforehand will save you time and fuel cost and streamline your work. This is what it is. You really are. You have to eliminate the uncertainty out of your delivery jobs. Okay, you can use Google Maps or the other planning software applications on your phone to locate each location. Okay, to look at each geography you're going to and schedule your day before you hit the road. It's very important. If you plan to deliver, let's say, many parcels each day, you might want to look at a more comprehensive route planning software solution that allows you to include and plan multiple stops in each route. Okay, so this is really important. Now, what I'm trying to say here is that you basically have to think about. Let's say you have 5 deliveries during the day. You got to think about, how to move from A to B to C, C to D, D to E. Now, that's just the basic planning. You got to think about traffic. It's not just about how to move from point A to point B. It's all about taking into account the potential traffic that you might have, potential road blockages. If there is a problem on the road, okay, it's all thinking about, hey, listen, I have to think about the time. How is traffic, or how is the whole thing is, how can I actually make things how can I deliver those packages real fast? Okay, you got to think also about wait time. I mean, do I have to wait, or can I just drop off the item and just leave right away? So those are really important things. Now, what about fuel cost? Okay, am I going far? What about mileage? So those are really important. Now, if you plan very well, you can actually, and the thing is, you need to plan. You need to map out the itineraries that you are going to follow beforehand, and you can use route planning software, as I said, or you can use Google Map and put in all the destinations you're going to in the day, and you just look at the whole map before even hitting the road. Very important. You want to drive smart, boss. This is really important to drive smart. Now, the thing is, you need to know where the packages are located in your car. Okay, this is important because you want to organize packages in your vehicle. Your vehicle can be small or big, but you got to have a way to organize the vehicle. And you need to know how the packages are located in your car, especially if you have packages that are a little unique. Like, let's say you're not delivering furniture only furniture. On this day, you're delivering like furniture. You're doing a little bit of scrap. You're doing some legal services. Like, you have a different mix of packages. Then you need to really make sure that you know exactly how to handle everything so you can drive smart. Okay, so I've already talked about ensuring your delivery route is optimized. Very important. Okay, it's all about finding the shortest path between 2 points. Okay, it's all about sometimes finding the most optimal path for all your destinations. Okay, and you also want to plan stops beforehand to save money on fuel expenses. This is very important because fuel prices might fluctuate even between neighborhoods. Therefore, if you deliver packages using your car, choosing where you can stop for gas can make a significant difference. Okay, so it's all about driving efficiently to save fuel. The way you drive your car can also help save fuel and reduce the heavy fuel expenses that come straight out of your pocket. Remember, those costs will come straight out of your pocket. For instance, drive your car slowly and within speed limits. You can also turn off your car when you are at a halt for a longer period of time. This will help you prevent wasting fuel unnecessarily. Okay, you want to plan and incorporate essential breaks into your route. You can't drive around town all day and deliver packages at multiple locations without any break. You're not a robot. Okay, if you do so, it will leave you tired and irritable and ultimately impact your work negatively. So you don't want that. Therefore, make sure to include, let's say, like essential breaks into your plan every day, because doing so will save you time and money. And if you don't plan for bathroom breaks or tea and refreshment breaks, you risk complicating your route because of an emergency stop or an accident. Let's talk about maintaining Maintenance is really important, and this is something that rookie drivers actually underestimate. And you don't want to do this, okay? Keep up with the periodic maintenance on your vehicle. The thing is, you want to get your car serviced regularly, because remember, when you were driving your car just for personal reasons, the car wasn't actually having a high mileage counter. Now that you really want to, once you start delivering, the odometer will go up. Okay, so make sure that you actually service your car regularly. It will use less fuel, and you will identify problems before they become a big issue. That can save you money in the long run. So since you'll be using your car every day for long hours to make deliveries, your car can become vulnerable to wear and tear, but you can easily prevent that by getting your car serviced periodically. And this is kind of cool, and because you really want to avoid future mechanical problems. Okay, so and the thing is that and I just said before, when we talk about maintaining, you have to also make sure that you plan your car in terms of the packages you drive optimally. So take into account the fact that you'll be transporting a variety of goods and frequently stopping to deliver them throughout the day. So if you have to search your car at each stop, the time you spend mounts up over the course of the whole day. Imagine if you have 10 deliveries. Let's say today you just took off, and you took off from your regular job, and it's Saturday or Sunday, and you just feel like, you know what, I'm going to do 10 deliveries today. And if you have to stop 15, 20 minutes between each delivery to look for packages, to wait for the customer, blah, 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 that's 15 minutes times 10. Okay, that's like 2.5 hours. Think about it. Those really, really, really add up. Okay, and so the thing is, you can counteract this effect at each location by organizing your parcels in your car based on the delivery address and drop-off sequence. Those are really, really important. Drop-off sequence is really critical, and this is something you can do. And again, I'm not talking about you don't need to have technology. Like, you don't have to plan everything on your smartphone if you don't want to. If you don't want to, we know, folks, we have clients who actually will have a piece of paper. And good old fashioned piece of paper. You write things down on the piece of paper and say, listen, I'm delivering from point A to point B, from point B to point C, point D to point C to point D, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to put down on a piece of paper the addresses and everything. And so you can the whole thing is, you just need to plan. Whatever way you plan your day, you just need to plan. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about how to deliver packages with your own car. And right now, I just want to talk to you about saving money, because this is really important. You got to find ways to save money with your car. Okay, so when you deliver packages with your car, you got to save money in the long run, because if you don't save cash, you will realize very soon that whatever profits, whatever income you derive from the activity, that income is being sucked right into the delivery of the packages itself. Okay, so you are leaving valuable dollars on the table by ignoring the 5 simple ways that I'm just going to give you right now in terms of saving money delivering packages with your car. So number 1, you want to organize your daily route to avoid time wasters. So when you leave in the morning, be sure your route will avoid traffic congestion, construction, and other time wasters like left-hand turns. Okay. Now you want to plan ahead to save money on fuel. So fuel prices can vary even from neighborhoods. I said that. So planning where you stop to buy fuel is important. And now you may find that there are some apps that give you a lot of info about where to find gas stations with at a very affordable prices. Okay, and for example, you can actually use GasBuddy. GasBuddy is kind of cool. It helps you out actually finding nearby stations with the lowest price. You want to drive to save fuel. The way you drive can also help save fuel. Drive slowly. I've already said that. Build brakes into your plan. Okay, it's very important. So, and do not forget even the maintenance. Okay, so when we talk about saving money, we're talking about using your car as a profit center. I've said this before. Use your car as a profit center. What is a profit center? A profit center is an asset or a department, or if you're talking about a regular job, it's basically a department, or in your case, an asset that produces revenue. that produces income. If you think about it as an asset, you have to maintain the asset. You have to polish it up. You have to make sure the asset is always optimal in terms of delivering performance. So basically, you kind of look at your car differently. You got to look at your car differently. You got to look at your car as a revenue generating asset. And that way, you have to actually pamper the car. You have to drive it. You have to drive it optimally. You have to take care of it. You can't just drive recklessly and just hope to make money as a delivery delivery driver with your own car. Last but not the least, don't forget to enjoy yourself. Because the thing is, it's a job, but it's also a hobby, really. People actually make money on the side, or people can make money as a full-time job in this business. But it's important to enjoy yourself. Remember, there are benefits of delivering packages with your own car. A lot of benefits, really. Let's look through some of the benefits. You have flexible working hours. You can choose, actually when to work. It's not nobody. You have no job. No job. You have no boss telling you that you have to actually deliver from 8 to 5. No. Having flexible working hours allows you to spend more time with friends and family and participate in extracurricular activities outside of work. It also allows you to maintain a healthy social life without making any sacrifices. So even if you choose to work long hours, that will be your choice. That will be your call, and you'll be able to earn more money. If you already have a full-time job, you can use your car to deliver packages as a side venture to supplement your income. So basically, it's important. You have an opportunity to earn good money. So that's a good advantage of transporting and delivering packages using your car. Okay. Some delivery drivers, as I said before, they actually charge a per mile fee. Some people do per delivery. Okay. You can charge an hourly rate, and you also have job security. Okay, you remember, in the U.S., at least in the U.S., there is always a demand for delivery services. Therefore, you can be assured that you'll always have work coming in, and you will never have to wonder if your livelihood is in jeopardy. Okay, you have a constant flow of folks asking for delivery jobs. Okay, so the thing here is that make sure that you understand the niche that you want to find yourself in. Choose wisely. So that's number one. Choose the right niche, 1 or 2 niches or 3 niches. Okay. Number 2, you want to maintain your car. Number 3, you really want to optimize your deliveries. And number 4, and very important, you want to really, really, really deliver excellent customer service. See, the thing is not just about just going and picking packages and just delivering. No, it's about how you actually think about the whole value you are adding in the process. And customer service is really important. Smile, be on time, be punctual. You want to ask for feedback. Okay, it's really important. You can ask for feedback informally. You don't have to have like some kind of form and asking, was I good or was I bad, whatever. No, ask people quietly and informally how you were, and gradually you can build a strong reputation in the industry. And who knows, you can turn a side gig into a full-time job. You never know. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about how to deliver packages with your own car and earn some solid bread, solid cash in the process. Number 1, get to know. Number 2, you want to familiarize yourself. Number 3, plan. Number 4, drive smart. Number 5, maintain. Number 6, save money. And number 7, enjoy. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.